iBBiChat podcast. Coming up next.
Hey chatters, I'm iBBi
And I'm Bisola.
and welcome to another episode of the
iBBiChat podcast. Hey guys, welcome back. I know we've been on like
been
a
a hiatus.
2-week hiatus. We've been just living life and just chilling. You went to your Miami trip for your birthday.
Mm-hmm.
It looked like it was very fun. It was giving rich bitch
Ooh.
vibes. I was living vicariously through her. That's why I'm saying all that. But yeah, we are sorry about that. But we do need to take breaks. Like we said, we are full-time mothers. We work as
Full-time
well.
employees.
Full-time wives as well. So, sometimes you need to take a little break. So we put in our PTO and we didn't care if you guys approved it or not. Prepared to others.
Right.
It's plenty of other stuff to watch on YouTube or listen to podcasts. So you guys are fine. Anyways, so I hope you guys have had a fantastic week. We're recording on a Sunday today, getting back to the basics. When we first started doing this podcast, recording podcast episodes before YouTube and everything, we would record typically on Sunday mornings. So yeah, getting back to the basics again. Hope you guys had a fantastic week. Happy early Memorial Day. If you guys celebrate that, I don't know if you guys are gonna like just get together as family, barbecue, all that good stuff, but we off. It's up. So before we get started with this week's episode, we'd like to thank you guys for continuing to watch us. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, watch the video from the beginning until the end, and let's get into some shit.
And let us know your opinion. So,
Right.
speaking of Miami,
Yes. That's a good segue.
Young Miami has been making headway since she started dating Diddy.
Yes.
Not saying she wasn't making headway before, but I'm like major headway.
Yeah, this has definitely sparked up her career and his career to stay relevant for this generation. Him for this generation. Yeah.
And I came across it. Well, first of all, I would like to say I don't like it. I'm just being all the way honest. Of course, it's everybody has an opinion. An opinion is like a butthole. Yeah,
butthole. Excuse me. We try to be PG-13 in here.
Sorry. Everybody has one, so it's not like my opinion matters. But I just don't like what this is doing for younger kids. And we can say all we want to that younger, like little girls aren't paying attention to it, but they're all in these comments saying, "Does Diddy want another one?" Young girls don't necessarily have to be little girls. They could be 20-year-olds, 21-year-olds, and somebody in college, and they be like, you know what? I'm gonna drop out. I'm gonna live this city girl life.
Not to mention, this video, last time I checked, had 3.5 million views. Girl. So people are watching this.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then there's people that I'm friends with that liked it, which disturbs my spirit because I don't call me old school, but I don't like it. Yeah, if you want to be tricked on, that's fine, but like I think this is the wrong spirit to be receiving items and stuff from. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm talking about Diddy. Like I don't get it. Mm-hmm. But you want to watch the video on here?
We can, or you could just screen record it and we could just put it in the video. Cause like, is it something in particular? I didn't even.
It's just her going shopping and in Chanel and having money, and then him at the end just like sitting there like looking.
Yeah, I saw the video, but I didn't like play. With the audio.
Yeah.
Is it anything in?
It's
special?
a song with her and Diddy and Fabulous. Well, City Girls and Diddy and Fabulous.
Okay. Yeah, so like I said, I did watch the video. We're not going to be specifically talking about the situation with Young Miami and Diddy, but because we all, if you're not living in Iraq, we all know the situation with her arguing with his other girlfriends,
long-term
side chicks, baby moms, all that stuff rolled into one. So we're not really going to be talking about that, but I think this does have a strong effect on this generation and a chokehold on young women and even older women.
Yeah, like I said, some people that I follow are liking it too, and I guess they might be liking it because some of them are like single and they feel like that's just the way to live. But like,
yeah,
I don't think no, it's not. I don't think no. I don't think it's. No, I don't want to say. Go ahead.
I mean, if that's the type of lifestyle that you guys or that someone is looking for, like I can see the appeal. This is a young woman, beautiful. Young Miami is beautiful. She's living life. She's young, having fun. She can go into a Chanel store and buy anything she wants, or she can get this man to buy anything she wants. But it's
not realistic.
That's what I was getting ready to say. If we sit and think about it, the average everyday girl is not getting this treatment and will never get this treatment. So it's like putting like I said, an MLM. It's putting like selling the dream, selling the lifestyle. Like you can have this too,
and that's what they're selling. They're not. I don't even think they're a real couple. They're just selling an image that I'm getting tricked on. I'm like, I'm just spending all this money. She's like just my baby girl, like giving daddy fucking issues. I'm sorry, it's disgusting to me.
Honestly, to me, it feels like this is like a publicity stunt to keep Diddy relevant, to keep the city girls hot, because everybody, I want to be a city girl, I want to trick on niggas, I want to get that bag.
This is giving her the major image because JT ain't giving that image right now, and that's no shade to JT. She just in a relationship chilling,
right? In my opinion, I don't agree with it. I'm not gonna say I don't see anything wrong with it, because I do think that it's a negative. It has a negative effect on girls on the average everyday girl who thinks that they're gonna meet a rich guy and he's gonna trick off on them and he's gonna buy her Chanel bags. And if he don't buy her Chanel bags, I don't want to be with you. Which, I mean, if that's what you want,
some of y'all need to read Corinne Steffens' book. Like, if y'all keep up wanting this lifestyle, and you gonna get it. Like, you're gonna see yourself getting more. You gonna see yourself doing things that Carisha said that she like getting things done to her and more. Like, you really gonna see like some. You gonna get yourself in trouble. And people act like HIV and STDs are not a thing. Like, just because somebody has money does not prevent them from getting any sexual transmitted diseases. Hell, them be the most free living people, and you should be questioning that.
Yeah, I know we all read blogs and we've seen stories about people coming out like, oh, this celebrity gave me this disease and this and that and stuff. And like I said, like, how I feel is, if you are a everyday regular girl and you happen to meet a man who has a lot of money, even though realistically that doesn't just happen. This life isn't a fairy tale.
You have to put yourself in
spaces where you can be around these type of people. But it could happen. You meet this guy, he changes your life, and maybe you guys decide to have a family. You get married, all that wonderful stuff. But I think this has a negative effect on the Black community, on Black women,
for the most part,
young women.
If a poor, yes, I said poor. If a poor woman that looks good gets with a man that's rich, wealthy, and older, what do you think the chances that he's gonna be financially abusive to her? 100%, just about. Like, y'all just don't. I feel like y'all just don't think about the whole puzzle.
Yeah.
Like, if a man gets with you and you don't have nothing but looks, they still gonna expect them. You're not just gonna be sitting there lazy, not doing nothing around the house. They gonna be expecting food no matter what time they get in the door, sex whenever. Like, there's stipulations to this, and you say you can do all this stuff, but a lot of people ain't built for that.
And a lot of people don't really want. They say they want something, but they really don't.
And then you don't understand the abuse that might come with that situation.
Right.
Because some of these people are abusive. I ain't gonna say nothing, but you know, there's allegations on certain people. Abuse allegations. Like y'all just be wanting to throw yourself in situations, not thinking. And I think it bothers me because people act like it's a joke and like it's a run. And to me, it's just not cute.
I
just think this society is screwed. Like my children are gonna be fucked. I mean,
I don't see the. I'm not gonna say I don't see the appeal of the lifestyle because the money, everything, sure. But as far as like, if you really want to be in a relationship, you really want to be with someone, you really want someone to love you, you want to have a family, and doing things like this holds you in almost a limbo where you don't know what you're with this person. You don't know what the next 10 years are. If that's something that you want, if you like this lifestyle, by all means, like. Go out there and get it, manifest it.
This is like a fun thing.
Yeah, but like the end goal, like especially if you do want to be with a man who has a lot of money, like do you think that he wants to be with a woman who's been parading all over social media
about how he got
different trips with men, getting Chanel bags? Like what are you know what I'm saying? Not saying it's a transaction of relations, if you know what I mean, but it could be. It just doesn't. It isn't perceived well, and it won't be received well with other men. If you're wanting to be with a man who has a lot of money, who you actually want to be with and start a family with.
A respectable man.
And even going into another realm of how people are trying to attain this lifestyle. They will go get surgeries, BBLs, and lay on tables, risk their lives if they want to, say they may be a single mother, for instance, and they want to take care of their children. They see the influencers, like the baby mamas everywhere, and it's just, it's glorified. So they'll go and lay on the table, let a doctor inject,
and they can't afford the best care,
right?
And they're
dying, right? Or they're getting botched.
Yeah.
And it's very sad to me because I'm not saying this isn't affecting other communities, because I'm pretty sure it is, but at a higher rate, it's affecting our community. And I live in this community, so
it's kind of just like, if you don't stand up and take a stand for things, then what are you doing? And that's how I feel. I've got to be the one to say this is not right. Like, it's okay for young Miami if that's what she want, but like this.
But she literally has a chokehold on these young women.
Yeah, and let's not forget she's rich herself. What is the life? And I'm just. Listen here, babies. I'm just talking from a mother type of perspective.
Let Auntie tell you something.
What is the likelihood that you're gonna be rich? Like, seriously, look down and see the 1%. I'm not damning anybody from not being rich. By all means, work your ass off, and if you accomplish that, then your pool of men there's a plethora of of rich men potentially. Right. But for you to just be, average, even a college grad, you got your master's, your doctorate, that still don't guarantee you a pool of rich men. Like, it's just the reality of the situation. And then you got to throw in all different types of colorism, featureism, texturism. You're not getting there, sweetie. Like, I hate to be mean, but like, it's just the reality. Like, it's like, to me, this whole situation is like dangling a carrot in front of people's eye. And this is just how people have been doing on social media. Because you remember just a few years ago, Sweetie was talking about her Birkin, and they done fighting each other in the damn elevator. So, like, y'all really, Young Miami and Diddy are not getting married. They're not going to be together forever. We all know this. So, you getting a couple Chanel bags out of a situation that's light work for her. Right. But, like, what would that do for you?
At the end of the day, you have to be realistic with yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that may be fun and all, but is that what you really want? Like, do you
Exactly.
want a family? Like, because these girls, and just thinking about, for example, Diddy, when he was with Cassie, they were together for over a span of 10 years. 10 years. He didn't marry her, he just had her around. And then when his ex died, he said was
He should've
writing
married
love
her.
notes
Yeah, he said he should have
to
married
a
her.
woman that was passed, that he had been separated from or not in a relationship with, in a relationship with for years. And so
Yeah,
then
this
she
man-
went and met someone else, and now she's married and happy. It's just,
This man is
don't look up
broken.
to young
Yeah,
Miami.
this man is broken, and for y'all to think that you can sit down and lay down with somebody and never have any, and especially constantly, once or twice, sure, you might not come out with no feelings. But if you really like having sexual relations with somebody over and over and over again repetitively, you gonna get a soul tie.
Yeah, I mean, once, really.
I mean, once really, but I'm saying like you might not be so attached. You never know how the quality is. The quality could be bad. You might be the like, man.
Yeah,
But like, if it's good quality, shit, that first time might be a done deal. So like, you just never want to put yourself in these type of situations. You think we can get to the moral?
Yeah.
I feel like the at the end of the day, the moral of the story is be careful what you wish for. There, you can be putting yourself in situations where you getting pimped out by these men, you getting sexual transmitted diseases, you getting women telling you that they with your man constantly, you fighting women physically and verbally, babies popping up, which both of these have already happened to Carisha. With the Diddy situation, even though they're just dating around, still you constantly taking pictures and advertising with this man, nobody else. And what does that mean? You might be physically abused, emotionally abused, financially abused. You, um, you could be blacklisted if you rich like her. Diddy has the potential to blacklist her if she did something wrong, sour to him. Yeah. Right. Like, there's just so much that you could get pregnant with his baby, and then
he'd be like, that's not my baby.
Yeah, like, there's so many, especially because you're dating around. You say you dating around, and let's say you get pregnant, and he like, oh no, I'm gonna need a paternity test, and you just dating these other dudes, but not sleeping with them. You only sleeping with him. But that's just the potential. I feel like like I said, we some lost people. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and preach the Bible to y'all, but like, because I can't preach nothing I don't know for fully. I'm just being honest, but I think I'm really like appalled and ashamed about some of these situations. I just feel like they wrong. Like, morally, you don't even have to look at a Bible. Like, it's just morally, like, this is what y'all looking up to.
Yeah, I feel like yeah, we are lost, and I am really sad and afraid for the younger generations coming up. My moral of the story would be, all that glitters isn't gold, and what you see on social media isn't real. It's not real. This, like I said, these people are like an MLM, a pyramid scheme. They're selling a dream. So and say, oh, so if you have if you go and get your body done, you can get this. Oh, well, no. Now if you do this, then you can do this. Oh, well, now you need to do this to do this. And then you guys are trying, hopping over obstacles, going to try to get BBLs, or so you can try to reach out to other men, or men who have more money because of looks, or you're getting an OnlyFans account so you can make more money. And I've seen a video a while back where it's saying these girls that are working on, or these people that are working on OnlyFans, like making as much as somebody that works at Chipotle. They're not making that much money. Yeah. Like, some of these people are lying, saying that, oh, I make this amount of money a year. or I make this amount of money a month, and they're lying. It's just, social media is fake. And I think that we need to take a second, especially these young girls, young people, young women, young Black women. Take a second, put your phone down, and go out into the world.
Yeah.
You know,
that's
because
not
this
reality.
right, and this can get overwhelming. Seeing things like this, it can make you depressed. It can make you sad. Put it down and go out into the world. Go for a walk. Go hang out with friends. Go see the world. Go do things.
Go to a bar. I mean,
go meet people.
Yeah, go to
build relationships.
Shit, go to I don't know, church, somewhere.
Exactly. But yeah, that's all I have to say about that. Like, we got to do better. And that's not to shit on Young Miami, on Diddy. They're doing what celebrities are supposed to do. They're doing what influencers are supposed to do.
And you
don't fall for the okie doke.
Exactly. To let this like secular type of shit influence you is not right.
Right.
And I'm not saying I'm holier than thou, but I just know what's right and what ain't right. From my eyes.
And a lot of this stuff that we see on here, on social media, on Reels, on TikTok, it's not right, and it's not real.
If I had a teenage daughter, I would be very weary of them being on social media. I know I wouldn't be able to stop them at that age. There's always little apps and tricks and stuff, but I would be very weary of what they consuming. This shade room bullshit and all that. I cut that out.
Right. So parents, just make sure you're watching your kids, you know, and have talks with them, have real talks with them, because
with experience, if you don't share, then they won't know.
Right. They're gonna be like, oh,
your real life
experience. My year, like my son said, years back, you went through this. You don't know what it's like to be me. You don't know what it's like to be a teenager. But anyways, yeah, just have talks with your kids, and hopefully we can like nip this in the bud, because it's sad and we are going nowhere fast. Anyways, thank you guys so much for listening. Be sure to check out all of our videos. I do want to apologize for the video that we last uploaded. I thought that I was doing some techie shit, and so I know the audio was trash, but hopefully this week's audio is better. Again, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Enjoy the rest of your week, and until next time, bye.